welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, what's up? My name is Gaby. Here on the channel I go by missgch, and today I have a special video for you guys. We have a guest here today. Oh my gosh, I'm super excited. I'm excited too.
The boyfriend.
Wow, the boyfriend guy.
The first and last.
Oh. And speak that, hallelujah. This is the infamous boyfriend I've been talking about, guys. And somebody commented, well, she wasn't the first one to ever say this, but somebody commented on my last episode. I think her name was Olivia. Shout out to you, girl. But she commented and she was just saying, like, you know, super dope to hear my story. And then she kind of said, like, okay, who is this man? We want to meet him. Where he at? So here he is. Which y'all got lucky because honestly, I haven't seen you in almost 3 months. Mm-hmm. He moved to Houston, Texas in July 21st. He left me, y'all. He left me in Ohio and moved to Houston.
I love you.
But everybody just wants to hear his side of the story because I've kind of been telling y'all my side, and I didn't even tell you my side of the love story, so I guess this will be like both of us describing the love story. But mainly they want to hear you talk and they want to hear your side of all this.
My story.
Okay, we're just gonna jump in, guys. We're totally winging this, so I really hope y'all don't care because I don't even know how long it's gonna be.
Let's go.
But here we go. Okay, so maybe start from the beginning. Where did we meet?
High school. Firestone High School.
Firestone High School.
10th grade. English class. Miss Hankins. And we sat next to each other. And you would roast me every day.
Wow. Just jump right in there.
Yep. You roast me every day by my ashy hands.
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, disclaimer. Before he goes in, y'all, I told him that he can't release all his pent up anger at me for how awful I was for the first few years of our
5 years? No, first
9.
3. No, it wasn't awful, but I did most of the trying. And I got, you know, very little to no success. But that's kind of my fault a little bit. But we'll get there. We'll get there. But we started off as friends. Yeah. Still are friends. But started off as friends. Mm-hmm. And it progressed each year. Somehow we had classes every year. Mm-hmm. Every single year together.
Junior year, Miss White. Senior year, Miss
Milsatich. Yeah, Miss
Physics.
Milsatich, yep. So we had physics together. And I think that was the year where we really got close because we sat at the same table. Yeah. And we would talk every single day.
We would get in trouble.
Every single day.
And y'all know I did not get in trouble. I was a star student.
Even though she would crack half the jokes and
because it was so easy with him. It was so easy.
She would antagonize me. And then egg me on.
I knew he was obsessed with me, y'all, so I picked on him.
Wow. I mean,
everybody knew. What?
That
was not a surprise.
I'm joking. But yeah, after that, I don't know. We graduated, but we stayed close somehow.
You're skipping the juice. Because you said we were friends all 3 of those years.
Okay.
But he was.
Okay. Junior year. Okay, we backtrack. Junior year.
We tried.
Yep, we tried a little bit, a tiny bit. I got a little bit of success, and we would talk, we would text. Actually, no, Facebook message.
Oh my gosh, y'all! This is where I jump in. Facebook message, y'all. Okay, so this man was so obsessed with me, right? He would go all day in class, see me in the hallway, and would not speak.
I would say hi.
Yo!
I would say hi.
Barely. No, when we had Miss White's class, I remember passing out papers to you, and I passed out papers, and I'm like, he's gonna say something, and you said nothing. But then...
Granted, I had friends in that class, so...
But then...
I would talk to my friends.
But then, literally, I would get home, y'all, and back then, like, Facebook was, like, Everybody had a Facebook. So I literally go home and get on my mom's laptop, and the first thing I'll do is open up Facebook, and guess what would be there? A DM from this dude. I'm like, you had all day to talk to me.
Every time.
You had all day.
Every time.
We crossed paths 5,000 times, and you wait and get home and want to say what's up.
I was just,
or he would be like, you look so beautiful today.
I was relishing in the beauty. I couldn't speak. I was speechless.
I would be like,
blame me for being speechless.
He was ridiculous.
Yeah, and I would shoot my message and you would reply.
I did.
So don't act like it was just the worst thing, because we had long conversations about every day.
We did.
Sometimes.
I just thought that would transfer into real life at one point.
Nope, it didn't. And well, I was nervous though. I was nervous because I was like, all right, she is bee's knees. I want to bag that so bad. Actually, like nothing crazy. I want to make her my woman so bad, but you were intimidating because you were so dope.
See, y'all, I told y'all people said I was intimidating. I was just living my best life by myself.
You should have been so great.
I was minding my own business.
Shouldn't have been so great.
I'm like sorry for existing.
You were up here out of the camera.
I was existing.
Compared to all the other girls. So, formal.
Junior?
Yep, junior year. That's the year we were close. I do. The junior year we were close. And it was formal, and I was like, okay, maybe we can go to formal together. But you didn't want to go, and I was like, you know what, never mind, I'm not going to go either. But we talked all weekend, and I was like, you know what, this is better than formal. But something happened over the weekend. I don't know what happened. And the next Monday morning,
it was over.
Everything was over. It was just over. We just stopped.
What?
All the flames subsided, and we went through the DMs like recently, and it was my fault halfway.
Yes. So we went back and found the DMs. He would always say like, I don't know what happened, whatever happened back then. I'm like, I don't know. I just remember you did something. And we went back in the DMs, and he was a jerk.
It wasn't a jerk. Okay, we both were stubborn. And we didn't want to, I don't know, let the guard down. Nobody wanted to be the one to say, you know what, I like you, I want to be with you, let's date. It was just.
Yes, and back then, y'all. So if you watch all Safe Single Left Behind episodes, this will not be a surprise to you. But back then, I was really stuck on the fact that he was shorter than me. I was stuck on that was part of it, but I don't know if we ever talked about it.
We talked about it for sure. As a teenager, I took it as you were embarrassed by me.
Well, yeah. But as a teenager, also, that's the kind of stuff you get stuck on.
Yeah,
because that's what everybody, will point out, comment.
Look right.
And I always thought that guys had to be tall, so it could be like the protector, bulky, whatever. Super superficial stuff. Literally, if you've seen, I think it was like episode 4. This is not a surprise to you. It's okay. Anyways, all of that played into us not working out.
Yeah, but for some reason it didn't get awkward. We just went back to friends. Like, nothing happened. We just was like, all right, whatever. And
I think it was like icy for like a day.
It was icy for like a week. Maybe a month.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not talking to her.
He can stay away from me. He said, boy, I want. Okay, I'm not gonna do it.
Who was that? I'm joking. All right. So fast forward senior year, we graduated. But that was when I was like, all right, she is dope. I like everything about her. As the years went by, especially, I was like, man, I gotta make my move. Somebody in her college is gonna, I know they gonna see what I see. She gonna go off, give some 6'8", dark skinned, tall, dark and handsome dude, just come back. Oh, I'm married and I'm pregnant. And I was gonna have to, go off. You didn't even let me get my chance.
This dude.
But so apparently, I professed my love to you.
You did. I wish I had that phone. He sent me a text out the blue.
And we'll speak on that because another time you had posted a picture on social media.
This is 2 years later.
This was like a year or two later.
No. Well, yeah. Because freshman year, you professed your love to me via text. And I was like, what is this?
Okay.
We maintained contact, but you was always jumping.
I was always trying.
He was always trying.
You know, chill, relax.
No, I friend zoned him so hard.
She tried to friend zone me.
No, I successfully friend zoned this man for like A long time.
Yeah.
A very long time.
10 years? Alright.
Yeah,
But anyway.
I liked him in there, y'all. And he wasn't coming out.
I broke out. Take my pride. Nobody hold me.
Oh, okay.
I saw a picture of her, and I was at work late, and I used to work third shift. And I was like, she's so beautiful. I want to write a poem about her. And I wrote her a poem, and it was a nice poem too. I was like, she gonna love it. You know, terrible. With this one, I know I'm gonna get success with this one. She read it and did not reply to me, and then she ghosted me for a couple months. Not like a couple days.
Did I have my red receipts on?
No, but I knew you read it because you were on like social media like the next day. Like I know her phone's not broke. I know she got that. And then, you know, I was like, you know what? I know what she did. She got freaked out and she just ghosted me. And that's exactly what happened because we talked a couple months later and I said, so
you brought it up.
What's
and
up?
I was like,
you didn't say anything about my poem. Because you need to chill, you need to cool down for a bit. I had to friends, so you need to cool down.
Y'all, I used to put him in timeout.
So,
I remember sophomore year, I stopped talking to him, so my sophomore year of college. I stopped talking to him for 3 months because he kept, y'all, I can't tell you how hard he was going. He would just like, we'd be like, we're just friends, okay. Next sentence. So like, I mean, are you feeling me? Like, I want to be your man. Can I be your man? And I'd be like, Negro, we are friends.
I know we're friends, but we gonna be together, right?
Literally, just
we
like
date,
that.
Right?
Literally just like that.
But you know you look good, right?
That's exactly how he would be. So sophomore year, you did it, and I warned him. I said, if you don't stop, because then my thing was like, okay, I don't want to feel like I'm leading him on. Like, I, at the time, was sure that we were going to be friends and nothing else. Sure. So, in my mind, if I let him keep doing this, then he was going to get led on, and I was going to feel obligated to, like, all that. So
date him eventually. And
So I put him in timeout, essentially. I told you, didn't I?
Yeah.
I said,
I don't want to be mean to you, and I don't want to feel like I'm leading you on, so
we just need a break.
I don't need a break. I don't care what you say. I know you don't like me, but I like you. And I'm going to keep saying what I want to say.
And that's exactly what he said. And I just stopped replying. And we didn't talk for like 3 months.
But once you ghosted me, you know, and I came back to life, zombie mode, full zombie mode. Because you buried me deep.
Oh, I did. Y'all.
Buried me. Well, you tried to bury me.
Friend zone lock.
Beyond friend zone. But it was always something would happen. I feel like more so in your life though, something dramatic or some annoying instance would happen, and we end up talking because you would vent to me about it, or you were going through something in school, and I give you a little pep talk, multiple pep talks.
Oh my gosh, he got me through college in a variety of ways. A lot of people got me through college, but he was one of them. Like when I would be at the cliff, just like forget this, or I would be up, he would stay up late with me while I say papers. And I know some of y'all are listening like, you idiot, what, that was perfect. I'm like, I know, but I used to vent to him so much. The other thing is, when I would come home, every break, so I went to Indiana University for undergrad, which is like 6 hours away from Akron, which is our hometown. And every time that I was home on break, he would always hit me up for us to hang out. And for the most part, most of the breaks, we would do at least one thing.
At the beginning, it was more so, I'll pick you up, take you home, or pull up at your house. We sit in the car. We used to sit in the car and talk for hours. For hours upon hours. Like 2 in the morning. And the whole time I'm like, we're just friends. This means nothing at all. This means nothing. And as soon as you get out the car, yeah, that's my girl. That's my girl. She just doesn't know it yet. We date.
What's funny is, y'all, I had to reinforce him being in the friend zone. So like, even though those moments felt good, I would like tell myself like, it's because we're friends, because we're just good friends. We're such good friends.
We have more of the conversations in Snapchat than anything.
Because Snap, y'all know, started that chat feature in like 2013, 2014.
You were in the heavy.
Yeah.
Like AOL Messenger.
Like AOL.
AOL Hotmail Messenger.
And we would save them. which worked in your favor later. But
you saved them. I didn't save them. You were saving them.
I was.
You a friend. You my friend. Save
and I was
saving.
Don't expose me.
I knew. I always knew deep down. I said, there's no way all these years I'm not making some type of progress. I know I am. I'm just beating this wall down. She would always hit me up in the good times, the bad times. I was always somewhat included. And if I ever hit her up after a while when she stopped being stubborn, and it was at a point where she was like, okay, do you remember saying that? Like, you know what, I'm done trying to stop you. Just say whatever you're gonna say. That's when I was like, okay, I think I made a little bit of progress.
But that's when I think my heart started to shift, because he was so consistent throughout all these seasons of my life, y'all. Like, he was always there. He was always there, always supportive. Chicago was my first year of grad school, which was hell on earth, literally. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
And he was just there. Like, when I was up pulling all-nighters, he was there. When I felt like, why am I doing this? Like, I'm about to drop out. He would give me a pep talk. That's why I started saving our chat.
Oh, because it was a good
because he used to give me pep talks. Actually, the first one is his first like big like pep talk back in like 2014. That was before I lived in Chicago. That was at IU.
As far as the pep talks, I don't know if I've ever told you, but I would be done at the end of them. I would always want to say, I love you. For some reason. I did want to tell you that, but I was like, I don't think I want to get ghosted for another 6 months, so I'm not going to say that.
See, you know, I told you, I liked him in the friend zone so hard, he was scared to say.
And you told me you used to enjoy doing it. I enjoy tormenting you. I enjoy shutting you down.
You make me sound evil.
You did say that. I was like, you really are mean.
He did used to say I was mean.
You must be lucky that I like you. But also with the pep talks, I will always say like, that wasn't like me talking, it was like God talking to me. I mean, through me to you. Every single time I was like, I didn't come up with those words. I don't know how I came up with those words. But I was like, see, I'm speaking from the heart. If she would let me speak in her life, this could be every day.
He was auditioning with them.
Every single day. So let me fine-tune my skills.
They were always on point though. Like literally it was almost like he just knew what to say, which I know it sounds corny. But like that's why I kept reaching out to him, even though I knew like this is probably bad because he likes me. And so when I reach out in these low points, it kind of looks like. And
I was so happy, like you were using me. I mean, sometimes I thought I was like, she only uses me for compliments or just for a pick me up. No, I mean at a certain point when I'm like just getting shut down, but then you like, I don't feel good.
Don't expose me to
these
people.
You want the good word, huh? But you don't want me. Oh. But then I was still like, gladly, of course. Okay.
Yo, this is what I meant when I said the patient. He literally knows I'm crazy.
Psycho.
Okay, all right.
You're not psycho.
When I was walking through that situationship that I was telling y'all about, he was always there for that as well. He walked through that with me. Don't do the what's his name? Rudy. Rudy. This is why I want to bring this up, because there was something that he said that always stuck with me. How'd you word it? Something like, they better treat you like a baby, whoever you end up with.
Yeah.
Better treat you like a baby. And I remember opening that and being like, oh my gosh. Because he always could see my worth, my value. Like, even sometimes when not that I couldn't, but like, I don't know, you always reminded me of that and never wanted me to settle.
For sure, not at all. It's like, hey, if I don't get the chance, I'm just going to at least put it on game to be with a good guy.
Yeah. And he always said, if you ever change your mind, tell me. If you ever, like literally I have it so many times in our Snap thread. He's like, if you ever, I mean just even a little bit, even if you think about it, let me know. I don't care where I am. I don't care how old I am, how old we are. I don't care if I'm already married. Like, Negro, what? He was like, literally, I don't care when your mind changes.
Just let me know.
Just let me know.
No, every relationship I was in, I've always treated my woman with, you know, the most respect I possibly can, given the most love.
And I always respected his relationship.
Yeah, and I was never like hitting on you or anything or trying to get with you in my relationships. And I still would, you know, speak highly of you. So we'd still be friends and we'd still talk, but it was a fine line. If I ever felt myself like, all right, don't say nothing too crazy, I held myself back. I wasn't disrespectful to you or my girlfriend. But in my mind, I was like, do I want to be the Gaby? Like, these are awesome relationships. Like these, I can settle down forever. I feel like I can settle down and get married to these women for sure. I'm in love, but I wonder what it was like to be the Gaby.
And he didn't think he was ever gonna get that.
Yeah, so I mean, it wasn't like I was fishing for the relationship, you know, for another relationship while in a relationship, because I didn't even think it was an option.
No, I used to always tell him, like, your girlfriends will not be calling me, like, talking crazy because they think, yeah, literally, I was like, they ain't calling my phone, saying you, So whenever he was in a relationship, I was like, go be in your relationship. Which is so interesting again, because I do feel like our relationship shifted every time you were in a relationship.
It did.
Because it had to. Which should have told me, like, if we have to shift our relationship when you're in a relationship, then that means it was probably more than just friends. But
we didn't look at it. I didn't look at it.
I didn't look at it like that either, obviously.
The way I was getting talked to, I wasn't looking at it like that at all.
Yeah.
Same.
So after Chicago, I moved back to Ohio, but I moved to Columbus. The reason I said the Snapchat is important is because this was like last November, I think. I was literally bored at work, and I didn't have Snapchat downloaded for like a long time. And then for whatever reason, this day I decided to download it back. And this man had he would just send snaps. Even though I wasn't replying, he would just send me snaps. So I downloaded it and I opened it and I have like literally this thread. I mean, I hadn't had it for months. So literally this thread, so I'm watching them at my desk with headphones and cracking up. Like he just sent video after picture of just random stuff throughout all these months. So I'm watching them, and then I clicked on our like chat, and I was like, we do have like a really dope chat. So I kind of scrolled up a little bit, just like I would just read like the last month. So I'm reading them, I'm laughing. Then I'm like, but there's a whole thread in here. So I was like, I got time today. So I literally sat there and scrolled. I mean, I was scrolling for like 10 minutes to get to the top. It's long, y'all. It's very long. The first message is 2014, and that wasn't even our first message. That's just the first message. So I scrolled all the way back to 2014 and literally like cracked my knuckles, like, here we go. And I started from the top and just like went down, and I went through so many emotions reading this thread. Like at first I was like emotional because the first one is like a pep talk. And then I'm laughing, like I'm looking at, there's so many memories in there of like when I turned my tassel at IU, my first college graduation, him replying to that, like screaming and like being dramatic. When I moved into my apartment in Chicago, the videos there of him saying like, it's amazing. Like all these milestones of my life, these moments, he was there. And like, it just was crazy. It woke me up to like, almost as if I was taking advantage of him, and not on purpose, but just not realizing how big of a role that you played in my life, you know? So as I'm reading this throughout the years, it was just like, whoa, like this man has been here. And all those emotions just swirling, and what?
That's some
What?
beauty. Okay.
You had no idea. I'm like, what is going on? By the time I got to the bottom of that thread, I had clicked something or tried to screenshot something. Something happened where it notified him that I was in there. And so he was like, he jumped in like, you said something like, what are you doing?
Yeah, they said, what'd you screenshot?
And I was like, nothing. I was like, nothing. It was something in there, some picture that was in there that I wanted to get. And he's like, and then I said, don't mind me if you see me in here for a while, because I'm reminiscing.
When you said that, I was like, what?
I was dropping subliminals, y'all.
But you know me, I pieced together quick. I was like, oh, she feeling me right now, okay.
So yeah, I was like, don't mind me, I'm gonna be in here for a little bit.
Yeah, but in the moment though, I didn't do anything about it because I was in a relationship. Mm-hmm. I was like, okay, well.
Yeah, we didn't act on it, and I didn't at the time. I didn't call it like, oh, I like him. I just knew my insides was I knew. I was like, girl, you feel some kind of way about this, and not like how you typically have felt about him. But it was like, nah, I still wasn't ready to go back on the fact that I spent the last 10 years friend-zoning you. I was like, I can't go back on that.
Not this fast.
Nah. Right? I was like, nah, he in a relationship, let me just chill. So this is November. So then by December, like I had literally been going back and forth, talking to my best friend about it, just like, I don't know, like I almost feel like maybe my heart is shifting. Shout out to my best friend because she was like, Negro, tell him. And I'm like, I can't. And I told her that I couldn't because he was in a relationship. And I told y'all, he said, tell me if anything changes because I'm dropping everything. And I was like, I can't do that to him. I'm not even sure if like I want to act on this or if I'm just like having a moment, you know? So I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, and at that time I moved to Columbus.
Yes.
Yeah, we were in the same city.
We were in the same city.
But
we never saw each other.
Never chilled or anything.
Never.
And I don't know, you didn't try to break up with people.
No. And I was dead set on that. I was not gonna break up.
I mean, the text I can read through.
You don't know about the text yet.
No, I'm saying I can read through like.
Oh, you're saying
like the tones, like the undertones. I can read through undertones. Like, you wouldn't usually say something like that, or all these emojis. Why you smiling so much? But I didn't want to say anything. You know, I was like that relationship I was in. I was like, you knew. I was like, yeah, this is about to be the one. I think I'm gonna get married. I'm about to do it. I want to do it. I want to be. This is the one I'm about to be with. She's it. I'm not trying anymore. I even told you, after this relationship, I'm not dating anymore. I'm done dating. If this does not work out, I'm done. Because this is the one I want to be with, and I'm tired of dating. I don't want to get to know anybody else. That was the biggest reason. I said, I don't get to know anybody. You got to get to learn the favorite colors, temperaments, what they don't like, what they do like, favorite food, favorite movie. I got to get to know you all over again. I don't want to do that. I'm tired of doing it. Like you said, I had a million girlfriends, apparently. No, I didn't. But, yeah, so we ended the relationship.
Around that time, my friend hyped me up. And I mean, like, major hyped me up because I wasn't going to do it. Shout out to Kim. We might have to name our first child after her. Because literally, I remember being in her hotel room. We were at a conference. And I had just been feeling him extra hard on the way down. Oh, it started actually on our way down to the conference. And she was like, if you don't say something, I'm going to do this. So I ended up saying something, but then I was going to go back on it. Because I hinted at it. Like, that is something we needed to talk about. He was like, what? I feel like he knew.
I knew right then. I was like, oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Well, you like me now, huh?
And then the whole time we were at this conference, Kim was just like, Negro, you need to tell this man how you feel. And I was like, no, because then he's just, I was scared that I was going to tell him this, y'all, and this man was going to pounce. And I'd be like, I felt like he was just had all this pent up years of wanting this that he was just going to literally pounce and I was going to be overwhelmed. So I was scared to say something because I was like, I don't know if that's really what I'm feeling. But she finally hyped me up enough, and I ended up texting you, and then we ended up. You called me.
I forced you to text about it because I was at work. And we talked.
But we started on the phone, and then we had to end this message.
Yeah, we started.
We talked.
We talk later. I was like, no, just text me now. I want to know.
Yeah.
I was like,
You're right.
I was like, I need to know this. If you about to say you like me, I need to hear this. Right? No time to wait. So you were like, I don't know, I made you feel different about you. Yes. Different how? Different how? I don't know, I just read through the Snapchat messages and And, oh,
that sounds so corny.
So that's what you screenshot the other day. Yeah, just. But don't get too excited because I don't know if it's like that. I don't know if it's like that, but I just feel different. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, don't get too. Don't.
Yeah, but what I think it was just timely that I moved to Texas though, because then it was like we could sort it out with distance, and at the same time I was still go through that breakup too. Like like it was over, but we were still kind of having a little bit of dealings with each other as far as like communication. So I feel like if I was in town, it would have been a whole bunch of mess.
You talked for 4 months while he was in El Paso.
Yes.
Living there. He essentially told me to get ready because I'm coming for you. He said something to the effect of like, now that I know you're here, we're at this moment, like, just get ready because I'm coming. And I remember being so excited because it was like, whoa, some man is like choosing me, you know, and like
but
in pursuit. But I was like also freaked out, like, what does that mean?
Imagine me. It's like, whoa, woman I was wanted my whole life is to give me a chance. Oh yeah, this is. I'm LeBron James.
Oh,
you know.
Oh no!
I'm not dropping the ball, but
yeah, it was like it scared me. And honestly, that was around the time when I started posting the Save Single Left Behind series because I didn't believe it yet. It took me that whole 4 months to really believe it. There was a lot of up and down. I thought he was gonna stay in El Paso. He was saying he was only gonna be there temporarily, but I was like, no, you're not. You're gonna stay there, and I'm not gonna I'm not gonna start a relationship long distance.
Right.
Like now, and we had 3 months together before he moved, so that's a little different. But before, I was like, I'm not starting a relationship with you while you live in Texas now.
Maybe may as well though. We talk every day.
We are essentially in a relationship.
Every day. Every day.
You came back.
So I came back, and whole ride up, I actually didn't stop. I was so excited. I was running off adrenaline. I was happy to come see my family, and I was happy because I knew I was coming to see you. And I was like, oh yeah, I gotta make this stop. Gotta make this
Put
stop.
his life at stake.
I was like, I can't wait to come back, and I need to seal this deal. I gotta close this deal. If anybody is in the business world, you know about it. You gotta close the deal. It's right at the end. You can't just let that. You can't let that lead go away. You gotta hold on to that lead. You get a little bit of momentum. You gotta run with it.
We're following.
I closed the deal. So it was March 31st. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle. R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle.
Well, yeah, that was the same day.
It was the same day. It was a great day, but a terrible day. So I was like, hey, I'm coming to see you. What? So I'm coming to see you. Get your lips ready. Get my kiss. And it was a big deal because it was the first kiss. And we talked about it. Like, it's not gonna be that special to you. You know, when I was in El Paso. I said, what? I don't care about this. This is our first kiss. This is very magical to me. I don't care if I kiss a million people. This first kiss is our first kiss, so trust me, I might enjoy more than you. Really. So, got my flowers. Made sure they're pink and green.
Yep, because it was.
She's an AKA, and it was the Octoversary. Yeah, I was about to call them Octoversary. Octoversary, and I said, hey, what do you have pink and green in here? I was like, wait, all flowers have green in them. Give me pink and white. And pink and green, white. Just make it pink, green, and white. Just, okay, whatever. And the whole way up, I'm just looking at him like, she gonna love these flowers. She gonna
he
love.
Just knew he had it in the
whole
bag.
time driving, just looking. Yeah, I did something good with this one. Yeah. Knock on the door. Finally got there. My heart was pounding hard too. I was nervous.
I was rolling around on the floor. I had my best friends on FaceTime, and they were like, "Nigga, get up and go into the door." And I was like, "Oh my god, I see him!" I'm looking for my bedroom.
The whole time, I'm just knocking at the door like, so you're not gonna come to the door.
I was literally spazzing.
She stalled so long.
Yeah, I had done this lip scrub, because I was like, I know he's gonna do this, but I was scared. I had like chapstick on, I had lip gloss on. Not too
WD-40, Crisco oil.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know what's about to happen. Yo, this is my first kiss ever in life. Like, I literally was spazzing.
Yeah, well, I was just sitting at the door with these flowers outside.
Like, hello. I eventually went and opened the door.
Opened it and give you the flowers. Oh.
And I no. I hugged you for a very long time.
No, but we not gonna skip over the fact that you didn't realize that the flowers were AKA colors.
I didn't.
Oh, thanks.
Until we went upstairs. I didn't say all things like that. I said,
oh, flowers. I was like.
And then I said, oh, they're pink and green.
When you got upstairs.
Yeah, once we got upstairs.
When we were downstairs, I was expecting.
I didn't notice. It was just flowers. There's this man at my door. There's a lot of emotions happening, okay?
I was expecting the Disney music playing in the background.
Oh, jeez. Like pop.
Oh my God, it's flowers. None of that.
I was nervous.
So she gives me a hug. And you know, everybody knows, when you in that embrace with the hand on the lower back, that's kiss time. She turned away from me and tried to walk away up the stairs, and I'm like, yo, what are you doing? What? Get over here.
He literally pulled me back and kissed me up real good. And I was like,
you kissed me back?
I did.
It was so soft and moist.
I told you.
I felt all that moisture.
I was ready.
When she said she never kissed before, I believed it until I kissed her. So I know she kissed somebody before.
I didn't. I used to practice on my hand, y'all. Like this.
It's not that easy. Anyway, it was great. Go upstairs. I'm just looking at her like, we really just kissed. I felt like a little teenage girl.
Oh my gosh. Really, I felt so giddy, y'all.
You were doing your homework, trying to do your homework. But here's the funny part. Okay, so I left my bags in my car, so I gave you the stuff, right? I'm walking down the stairs and go outside, and I just hear this scream. Like, I'm like, did somebody just scream late at night? I was like, okay. I called my friend like, hey, Raven. Yeah, it just happened. Yeah. I know. Yeah, I know. I know I'm the man. I know. Yeah, I know. All right, now I'm gonna get back to you later. I gotta go back up in here. All right, bye. I go in there. I talk to her. Like, I think I heard somebody scream.
And
it was my friends on FaceTime. The FaceTime was on the whole time. They heard everything.
It was.
They heard all.
I was nervous, so I turned the volume all the way down, and they muted their phone.
Until I started walking out, and I heard loud scream, gut wrenching. I'm like, somebody just got kidnapped. This is Columbus. This is like one of the top places for human trafficking. I just heard somebody get kidnapped. Turned out it was her friends.
As soon as he walked out the door, pulled out FaceTime, it was like 5 faces just in the screen, and we was all like
screaming loud. And I heard every one of them too. It really freaked me out, and I was cracking up when you told me what it actually was.
Oh, we were so excited. Like, we waited for this day.
Y'all are really some best friends.
Years.
Right?
Yes, we
best
are.
Friends.
We're family.
Anyway, fast forward, and then we
2 weeks later.
Yeah, 2 weeks later.
What?
April 15th, yes. Actually, my girlfriend. And I was nervous.
At like 1 in the morning.
Late night.
On FaceTime. You were going to try to wait.
I wasn't trying to wait, but I was
We used to see each other every probably 1 to 2 weeks.
Yeah, just drive down. I would drive down, or you have to come back. But I was in my dad's basement, and I was like, hey, I
can't wait anymore.
Just do it.
I need you there.
Just do it. So I said, KB,
and then,
be my girl.
Yes. Now, but remember the first time you asked, I kind of put you through the ring around.
What did you say?
I asked you a bunch of questions like, what happens if it goes wrong?
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
What happens to our friendship? And what does that mean?
I'm like, we talked about this already. You told me things would be fine if we broke up. Promise me that we would still be friends if something happened. I promise you.
I wasn't in the business of losing my best guy friend. Sorry.
I wasn't gonna let it happen anyway. Like 2 days later, I told you that I loved you. So I marked it in my calendar. It was quick. I was like, hey, we already been dating for about 10 years now, so.
Yeah. Things felt like they were moving fast, but.
Fast.
One of my friends pointed out, like, but you're not starting at 0. Like, somebody who's starting at 0 with somebody they don't know, like, you gotta warm up, you gotta give it time, you gotta, like, get to know you, understand your character.
Well, we don't, though.
We We already knew all that, so it's kind of like
good and bad.
Yeah, the I love yous came quick.
Very quick and great. It's been awesome.
This has been amazing, and I've already told them about that part of just being challenged and stretched.
Oh, I mean, from both sides. You push me, inspire me. I feel like you do a lot for me. And like you told me, you sold me on the time you told me that I feel like, well, you feel like you can call me higher than anybody else. And I was like, I'm marrying this woman. I'm marrying this woman because I've never had anybody in my whole life tell me that, ever. Just with so much confidence. Because you said it and I read it, like, call me higher. Hold on, you don't mean this because nobody ever said something like that to me. And you clarified it. It's like, oh yeah, this is my wife. This is bang. This is bang. Bang.
Ew, don't be ugly in front of the camera. Yeah, y'all. So that's the story. Sorry. So I still live in Columbus, Ohio. We're about 1,000 miles away. We've been apart since he moved. I couldn't take it no more, so I came here. But yeah, things are good and
things are great.
Things are great.
They get a little trying, testy sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, both emotional.
Yeah.
Both emotional creatures.
But I told them how patient you are with me.
No.
Am I a handful? Tell the people. Am I a handful?
Every relationship is a handful.
Am I a handful?
Every relationship is a handful.
You trying to be nice, yo.
Yes, you're a handful. But I'm a handful. I'm two handfuls. So what does that mean? Hey, it's fine. It all works together.
Yeah. Come on.
No.
Y'all, he been preaching lately.
No, we both.
He spitting some scripture.
Oh my gosh, we both.
I'd be like,
Oh, stop. We both bring the good parts out of each other, and we both check the bad parts.
He'll check me in a minute, but
He'll
not
check
in
me in a minute too.
Yeah, and not in a disrespectful way. Like he has shown me what this was always supposed to be like. Like I don't think I could have had a first boyfriend that wasn't you. You know.
I tried to tell you that, man.
Y'all, what is this man? Oh my gosh.
Hey, I tried to tell you a long time ago we could have had a wonderful life together.
Could have.
Back then, like it could be.
No.
Now we
both
have
of our seasons.
Now we have to do all this catching up.
No, we don't. No, we don't. Both of our seasons happened when they were supposed to.
Yeah.
All the stuff that happened was supposed to happen.
She's right.
Exactly. So.
What?
You're a mess.
Alright, let's go.
Okay, we're wrapping up this video because it is entirely too long. Unfortunately, I don't know how often you all will see him. The holidays are coming up, so maybe we can try to do something fun because I feel like they're going to want to see more of you now. But remember, we are long distance, so it's not easy to do. Pray for us. Seriously. Being long distance is not easy, although it's not.
Is it the hardest thing?
It's not the hardest thing in the world like I thought. I thought it was going to be despicable, but it's not.
It's honestly harder for other people to look at me than me to actually go through. Like, how do you do it?
It's like
you love somebody that much.
Yeah, you just do it.
It's none of these Houston women catch my eye.
Period.
I'm not even looking, but they don't even. I'm not even thinking about it.
As you should be. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not kidding. But I hope that, you enjoyed this. I hope this gave some of y'all the code to getting out the friend zone. But don't be creepy with it, y'all. Sometimes if you're in the friend zone, you should be.
Some people should stay in the friend zone. Yeah. But if it's some that aren't, if you have that little feeling.
You'll know.
You will know.
You'll know if you're supposed to be out.
But don't just follow the whole friend zone trend just because everybody else is doing it.
Yes. If
you think, hey, you know what? I'm going to give it a try. If y'all come to that, agreement, hey, we can give it a try. If it doesn't work, we can go back to friends. Just give it a try. Yeah. Because, in my opinion, friendship is the strongest foundation to every relationship.
It is.
And it's the best.
It is the best. And it's the strongest. I literally just said that to somebody in the comment section the other day who was saying, like, they had a friend that they kept rejecting. And I was like, okay, maybe this person's supposed to be in the friend zone, but maybe they aren't. So just reassess. Just take a minute and think, okay, why am I rejecting them? If your reasoning is solid and you're comfortable with that, then fine.
But if you think about it, if a guy or girl, if they're willing to be that persistent, like for me in a positive way, imagine how hard they would go for you if they were actually yours.
Yes, babe. Mm-hmm. Yes.
That's
because he has fought for me and pursued me like that, like he did all those other years, times 10. Mm-hmm. Now that we're in a relationship, he's a great boyfriend. Oh jeez. Okay. So yeah, that's all we have for you guys, and hopefully they'll get to see more of me soon.
We'll do another video, for sure. At some point, and I'll be more comfortable. And I'll be more.
No, you did good. Did he do good, guys? Drop it in the comments below. Did he do good?
I've never been a part of a YouTube video.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, y'all. Thanks for watching. Say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching this GCH subscribers.
Oh my gosh. If you enjoyed, please make sure you like. Drop a comment down below something you got out of the video, or if you enjoyed it, or if you just like seeing him, or whatever. Make sure you subscribe on your way out.
And if you haven't, want to follow me on Instagram, if you want.
Oh, he's giving the photography life. So.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you. Okay, I love y'all, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hi, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, what's up? Okay, no, start over. You can actually like sit. Well, yeah. Okay. You should go ahead and fit in here. Okay, I can just sit there. What?
Like over TV show.
This is hilarious. I've never met a man who wanted to be a honeydew so bad.
What's wrong with that? Ski-wee.
Okay, if y'all don't know, a honeydew is a husband of AK. He's thirsty. We need to wrap up this video. This video is already long enough, so yeah, this is Luther Jerron Johnson. Why are you throwing up pinkies in the camera?
What?
Why are you doing
I don't know, but you may as well keep it in there. I did it, you may as well keep it in. It's already in there.
Oh,
it's
Jesus.
Perfect.
One more time. I love y'all, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Adios.
You're ridiculous.
I think that should be the.
Were you doing that?
When you said bye, I said you should put that as the.